History changing before our eyes. Monuments torn down or carted off by work crews. Symbols being reconsidered as a full and fast re-examination of America's checkered past is playing out in real time. A reckoning not everyone may be ready for, but long overdue in the eyes of others. President Trump has called for stiff sentences for anyone who damages federal monuments. He's also signed an executive order creating a task force to repair statues and founding what's being called the National Park of American Heroes, which will display new and donated statues.
We will never allow an angry mob to tear down our statues, erase our history, indoctrinate our children, or trample on our freedoms.
A nation divided over where it stands on statues. A descendant of Confederate General Robert E. Lee has joined the fight, but not for the side you might think.
We were raised to believe that General Lee was a kindly, genteel kind of Christian man who firmly believed in states' rights, but we never finished that sentence to say it was for the states' rights to continue the practice of enslavement.
A complicated problem with many of these statues and symbols representing different things for different people. David McAllister is a leader in the Sons of Confederate Veterans and an attorney fighting to preserve Confederate monuments.
When you look at one of those statues or monuments, what do you see?
I see a man that defended his family and his home against tyranny and despotism, and physically took up arms to defend them against an illegal and unconstitutional invasion.
Dr. Eddie Glaude is the chairperson of the African American Studies Department at Princeton University.
Is it fair to view monuments and statues built generations ago, is it fair to view them through this new lens?
Absolutely, I think.
Why?
So if you think about Confederate monuments, this is an easy case. Those are monuments monuments to an ideology, monuments to white supremacy.
But why now? And is this sort of upheaval concerning public art new? Art historian Dr. Aaron Thompson.
Humans have been making art to honor people as long as we've been making art, and we've also been tearing art down that we don't agree with anymore.
But it's not just about the Old South. Christopher Columbus tossed into Baltimore's Inner Harbor. George Washington and Thomas Jefferson toppled. We were the first news crew on Princeton's campus since the university stripped Woodrow Wilson's name from its School of Public Policy and International Affairs over his racist and misogynistic past.
But how far do we go? Do you rename the Washington Monument? Where does it stop?
They're complicated human beings. And so we have to just tell the truth. And as we tell the truth, we can, shall we say, take what we value and say, well, that aspect of who they were, we wholly reject.
Much of the debate so far is about existing monuments, and many revolve around race. But what about those never erected? There are no statues of women from history in New York City's Central Park.
What if you're a little girl walking down the street and you only see statues of men being honored? What if you're a person of color and you only see statues of white people being honored? As a nation, we can't afford to squelch that ambition.
What does this debate over the past mean for present-day problems?
Like, the symbols come down, but there's no major legislative reckoning. It almost seems like sometimes this is appeasement.
We're in a moment where fundamental transformation has to happen because the country is broken. We can't tinker around the edges. So you're right. They make these symbolic gestures, but I don't think that's going to be sufficient in this moment.
As we evolve, we as a nation are having hard conversations about who to put up on a pedestal. It's such a complicated issue. You know, yesterday, Harry Smith, for instance, introduced us, to a side of Thomas Jefferson that some probably didn't know existed. You know, I asked the question about George Washington, obviously founder, but a lot of folks don't know. I mean, we know the story about his teeth and the wooden teeth. Yeah. Most people don't know those are teeth from his slaves. Like they pull the teeth from the slaves. So it's how do we reconcile all of it and honor it? I don't know. But we were talking earlier about the fact that there are no women's statues in Central Park. There are some plans to unveil a monument to women in Central Park. It features Sojourner Truth, Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton. In fact, this is a picture of what that statue is going to look like. It's set to be unveiled next month on the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which, of course, gave women the right to vote.